Welcome to the Whiskey Vault.
I'm Daniel.
I'm Brexan. This is whiskey and these are glasses.
This is a gift from magnificent bastard Douglas Schadler.
Douglas Schadler, you magnificent. I just gotta hit the Schadler.
Yeah,
I gotta hit the Schadler.
Yeah, you do.
Douglas Schadler, you magnificent bastard.
Once again, remember, after October 1st, any bottles you send in like this will not be reviewed on this channel.
Right.
Because we are more than a year behind on reviewing everything you so generously sent us.
Yes.
And that's not cool.
Yep.
For the whole explanation, there's a link below.
Yep.
Now,
117. Yeah, we're a fan of the 117.
Let's see. You want to go take a break real quick while I handle this? I don't want you to be overworked or anything like that. I'll handle this episode. It's fine. You can just go take a break. Yeah? Yeah? What are you looking for?
Just make sure you weren't dropped on your head.
Oh, that was a long time ago. That's what this scar is. It's still there? There's a little sickle-shaped scar.
No.
It's not there anymore?
Don't make me look that close to your head.
Right there.
Like, I was feigning intimacy. I didn't actually. There wasn't a real. I'm not going to get this close and actually look at your head.
Well,
like, this is
that
weird.
means it faded.
This is really weird. For me to be this close to the back of your head and be looking intensely.
How do you think I feel?
Consciously.
Because I can feel your breath on my neck. That's way weirder. All right.
I think we just found Dan's thumbnail.
We did. This is the malt.
Yes.
Single malt. This is, by the way.
Getting people caught up.
Yeah.
117 West.
They are in Vista, California.
Yes. And
They're
originally we experienced our bottling like a Rare Whiskey Friday where we have to go through multiple different whiskeys and give first impressions. Not necessarily large brands. Sometimes they are. More often than not. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
The one we had in that Rare Whiskey Friday. What? Did you already jump ahead? He jumped ahead.
I couldn't help it. I did it out of habit, and my brain went, ooh.
What was the first one we had in a Rare Whiskey Friday? What was?
I was a bourbon or I don't remember actually.
It was glorious. And then we recently had their rye malt. Fantastic. And this is just the single malt that Daniel jumped ahead on.
I did. I went into the smelling of it.
Yeah.
I'm looking for
Okay.
117 down here somewhere, but I don't see it. Okay.
Really?
So this is
like a savory.
Munich malt,
Yeah.
caramel malt, and pale malt, all mixed together. All from California. Mm-hmm. All floor malted
Oh, that's fancy.
by Admiral Malting.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah. Good night.
There's a savory quality. Again, 117 West, there's a richness to all the things that we've had so far.
Yeah, and there is this, once again, actually, you know how we always said that the Balcones rye is closer to their malt in all of its depth and richness than it is into other ryes we've had?
Yeah.
I get the same thing here, that this is close, is their rye and this are actually closer together than I would have thought. Because I'm getting that same chocolate-covered espresso bean.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You see what I mean? Milk
Yeah.
chocolate espresso bean.
Yes.
And then fruit, but it's not
I was about
white
to
and
say
beautiful fruits.
It's I was about to say almost like
fig.
a figginess, almost like a super ripe strawberry jam.
Yeah, I mean, very
Jammy and
jam. Yeah.
Man, damn though.
The honey is starting to come forward.
I'm glad we got another
Ready?
one. I'm glad we got another 117 West back into because
A full day, yeah.
Because I think this is going to be one of these distilleries. Once people catch wind of what's coming out of there, damn though, that's the note. Damn though.
Oh, cola. This is only a year old.
Yeah, you know how
It tastes a little.
it's
bright and shiny.
I mean, it's not as intense as the nose.
Right.
And I think the proof, is this a 45%?
45, yeah.
45%, 90 proof. I think the proof on this one wants to be in like the 50s, but the notes that are there are still beautiful notes. But you can taste the lower proof in this, where you could not taste it in the rye. And
Does
I don't
taste a
remember.
little
I don't remember what the bourbon tasted like.
A little thin, a little syrup.
Yeah.
Forward. The nose is beautiful.
Yeah, the nose I would say is like 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Not that we ever give scores. And the taste, it's like it wants to be there, but I don't think it can pull it off at 45%.
The nose is about 8 out of 11 socks, but the palate is more
of
like 2
What kind of socks?
out of 2 out of 5 wrenches.
I'm not.
Oh, ankle socks.
There we go. Ankle socks? Only ankle socks?
Well, but
Wow.
like really high quality ones.
Wow.
That's for your long-term footwear.
Shortchanged
You know, hiking and everything.
Okay. And then it changes quite a bit after you get some sips in and you go back to the nose.
Yeah, you know what? Now I'm getting this almost zesty, like lime or like a citrus zest. Mm-hmm. You see what I mean?
Yep. It's not overwhelming. It's like an accent. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's nice though.
Bready. It's very bready.
So, was it the 117 West Bourbon we did?
I don't know. I was trying to look over there,
Right.
see if I could see the 117 label in the bourbon section.
Because what's very interesting is I think if I'm ranking their releases so far, it's been, a meaningful amount of time since we had the very first 117 bottle of pour in Rare Whiskey Friday. That was amazing. And then the rye malt we recently had, that was amazing. This, I think the nose is amazing. The taste is just really good.
Yeah, I can't find it.
Just really good.
Just really good.
Which is really rare and interesting for us to both really like a rye. I'm assuming you're on the same page as me. Really like a rye.
On yesterday's episode?
Yeah, a rye a bit better than a single malt.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Oh,
That is an odd duck. Yeah, I know we got it, but I can't remember where it got inventoried. All right.
You know what? It's the thickness and the density that shows up on the nose, that shows up on the taste of the other 117 West bottlings. That thickness, that density, that hefty body doesn't quite show up in the taste of this.
Yeah. I bet barrel picks on these would be really fun.
Oh, they're doing good stuff now. Scott Peischer, technical question about the Daniel Emma videos, with Daniel actually being the taller person compared to Emma. Did you have to change lenses? As for a sleeveless Rex, please don't. His arms would appear like over-soaked spaghetti. How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you? Matt Gallagher, have you guys ever mixed scotch and bourbon? Well, that could go like 100 different ways. Some time ago, when my stock was low, I had only enough bourbon for about half a glass. So I said, screw it, and topped off with some scotch. I must admit, I was pleased. Since then, I have experimented with different blends on occasion with fairly good results. Best of both worlds to me. Well, depending on what kind of scotch you're using, it's going to be a very different thing.
Yeah, but I got to say, that's always a reminder, once again, that if you have more than 2 bottles of whiskey at home, you should be blending.
Yeah.
You should be trying to blend things. Try to figure out how the things you love behave when they interact with each other.
Yeah, the best whiskey is a whiskey you like to drink the way you like to drink, and that includes experimenting with your own collection.
Yeah, don't be afraid to do that. I can't count how many people come to my house and I'm like, let's mix these two, and just freaks them out.
Yeah.
Like nobody does that.
There is an element of people approaching whiskey, treating it as a sacred thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was like, no, what do you want for your second whiskey? I want an Irish with a dash of Lafroig.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Not to get too philosophical about
Yeah.
it, but I think both of us have approached it thinking about the sacred thing is never what's in the glass.
Right.
That can be impressive and that can be rare and exciting and fun, but it's the thing around the glass with the people. That's what matters. Mm-hmm. And whenever people get weird and bent out of shape and kind of like very, very hardcore and adamant about you can only experience it this way at the expense of the dynamic around that glass, that's a weird set of priorities as far as we're concerned.
Yeah.
How many more 117 West?
This is the only
I
one.
want a lot. I want how many? I want all of them.
I know.
Okay. Here's to fighting, stealing, and drinking.
If you fight me, fight for a friend.
If you steal, may you steal your lover's heart.
And if you drink,
May you drink with us.